They say Michelangelo was touched by God, but honestly, I think he was just dangerously obsessed with making marble look hotter than most humans. This is the man who told a pope no to his face, spent years painting a ceiling while lying on his back, and made sculptures so lifelike you'd check for a pulse. But here's the wild part. Behind all that genius was drama, ego, and maybe a little madness. So, are you ready to see the 10 works that turned one stubborn Italian into an immortal legend, and possibly a nightmare to work with? Number 10. The Battle of the Centaurs. Michelangelo was 17, hormones running high, his mind full of biceps and butts, carving the Battle of the Centaurs. This pile of marble was like an orgy of muscles, messy hair, and naked men fighting because, why not? No one hired him, no one paid him. The kid just thought, I'm going to carve out something that people will still be analyzing in 500 years like they're decoding a Marvel movie. Question: is this art or an excuse to carve a legitimate, sexy body? Number 9. Don Tondo. The only painting he completed on wood. It depicts the Holy Family, but instead of a gentle image, Mary and Joseph look like they just got out of the gym, with bulging muscles and veins like electric cables. Baby Jesus looks like he just deadlifted 200 kilograms. Perhaps Michelangelo wanted to say, it's not enough to be holy. You have to look like a Men's Health supermodel to be godlike. What do you think? Holy Family or Fitness Family? Number 8. Bacchus. This is a statue of the god of wine, drunk, with a bulging belly, head tilted back, holding a glass that looks like it's about to spill. The customer who ordered it was a cardinal, but when he saw the original, he was like, I don't want a statue that looks exactly like the drunk guy on the street corner. Michelangelo thought, yes, because the god of wine has to be drunk. If he's not drunk, what kind of god is he? Honestly, if you put a statue of Bacchus in your house, your guests will think you're a godly level drinker. Number 7. The Medici tombs. Michelangelo carved the tombs for the Medici family as if staging a whole drama show. The statue of Night is naked, and Day looks like he has just woken up with the look in his eyes. Did you just wake me up? He turned the tomb into a 24/7 drama stage. The question is this a tribute or a troll for the Medici family that the rich are still lying in boxes? Number 6. Moses. The statue of Moses is incredibly beautiful, muscular like a CrossFit athlete, but has 2 horns. The reason? A bad translation of the Bible. Michelangelo must have thought, well, the book says horns, so I'll just make horns. Now tourists look at Moses and wonder, prophet or mad bull? And I bet Michelangelo chuckles every time he thinks about this scene. Number 5. The Last Judgment. The Sistine Chapel's apocalyptic painting, full of muscles, angels like special forces, sinners falling into hell like they were kicked out of a bar at 3 a.m. Michelangelo even painted his face on flayed human skin, like, I hate this job, but I'm still beautiful. What do you think? Is this a painting of Judgment Day, or an uncensored 18+ action movie trailer? Number 4. The Creation of Adam. The scene of God and Adam almost touching hands has become a global meme. But zoom in, and you'll see that the frame around God resembles a human brain. Michelangelo sneaks in his anatomical knowledge, having previously dissected a corpse illegally to understand the body. To put it bluntly, this painting is the scene of God transmitting life and brain knowledge, as if airdropping ideas into Adam's head. Number 3. Sistine Chapel. Ceiling 4 years. Lying on his back, paint dripping into his eyes, Pope standing below shouting, hurry up. Michelangelo painted over 300 figures, each one muscular like a UFC fighter. After finishing, he vowed, never paint a ceiling again. Question: would you endure 4 years of neck pain for artistic immortality? Or would you run away and make cute statues for a living? Number 2. Pietà. At the age of 24, he carved Mary embracing the body of Jesus, so soft that the marble looked like real skin. People did not believe it was his, so Michelangelo snuck in at night and signed his name on the work, right on Mary's chest. Like, Yes, I signed on the chest of the Virgin Mary. And then what? Today it is called vandalism, but at that time it was called branding. Number 1. David. The stone was left for 40 years, ugly, cracked, unwanted. Michelangelo took it and turned it into David. Perfect body, prominent veins, eyes like Goliath, come here and see. This was not just a statue, but a slap in the face to all those who had ever looked down on him. But the biggest question is still, why was David's little guy small? Maybe because at that time, big was considered vulgar.
What?
Michelangelo played a sophisticated trick. Let the whole body scream perfect, while that part whispered modestly. And that, my friends, is Michelangelo in all his sweaty, chiseled marble dust glory. From naked dudes carved out of stone to ceilings that made the Pope's neck hurt for the rest of his life. But here's the twist. There's one Michelangelo piece I didn't put on this list. Why? Because it's so weird, so scandalous, so out of character, that historians still argue whether he even wanted people to see it. Let's just say, it involves a sketch, some very anatomically enthusiastic male figures, and a joke that would have gotten him cancelled on Twitter today. So, should I reveal it in the next video? Or should it stay buried in the Vatican's do not show to the public drawer? Drop your theory in the comments. Was it Michelangelo trolling the church, or just Michelangelo being horny? Smash that like button, subscribe, and for the love of art, don't try painting your bedroom ceiling unless you're ready to sleep in a neck brace for the next decade.